So what else? Let's see.
Um, well, kind of in minor news, Mark Burnett, the famous television reality producer,
Survivor.
hmm he's getting sued by, of course, some obscure person who no one's ever heard of,
Some obscure, unemployed, perhaps, person.
saying that he stole credit for, again, some kind of unknown show. And so it's just really interesting to see, like, so many people nowadays are trying to sue, the really super rich or the really super famous, saying that they stole their idea from them.
Did you mention Tyler Perry?
Yeah, Tyler Perry, he was getting sued by this lady in Texas saying that he, kind of stole her idea about Diary of a Mad Black Woman, and he had to go to court and everything like that. And of course, in the end, it came out that it was completely unfounded. So I'm sure something similar is going to happen in this case. I don't really know for sure because I can't tell the future, but
right.
you've seen it all before, and it's just the latest instance of that.
Well,
so.
if that's the case, then there's quite a few people I should sue because I've had fleeting thoughts of, that should be a movie, and
Well, they come out like 3 years later, and it's like,
yeah. I invented Snuggie. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. But
do we already talk about Rihanna?
no, we have not mentioned Rihanna this week.
Apparently, a lot of her fans are upset with her because when she got in that whole incident with Chris Brown, a few months back, she, with great, what's the word I'm looking for?
Well, understandably.
With understandability, she postponed her tour, and so that was, a few months back, and so now a lot of her fans are like, okay, well, we paid for our tickets, when are you going to go on tour again so we can come see you because we paid? And so she's been putting that for a while, and so her fans getting a little antsy, so.
Yeah, and they're probably getting antsy because lately, like every time I get on the internet, at first it was like she's on vacation, relaxing, and I'm like, okay, but all right. But now you see her and she's at the Met Gala in New York and like different red carpet events, and it's like, okay, well if you are feeling that, well enough for that, then you should probably, we paid for this, like, nobody's trying to be disrespectful to her personal life, but okay. You're out in public again now, so oh my God.
She should take a tip from Madonna, if you fall off a horse, get back on there and keep going.
Exactly. Yeah.
I love Madonna joke.
But ching.
It's like boom, So, is there anything else that you wanted to bring up?
I think that's as much celebrity news as I can stomach for a week.
Definitely. And when we come back, we will go over our top 5 playlist.
So stay tuned.
My name's Brandon. I'm 9 years old, being alcoholic.
Hi, Brandon.
I'll start drinking with the older kids. And whatever they do, I'll do.
Kids who drink before age 15 are 5 times more likely to have alcohol problems when they're adults. So start talking before they start drinking.
I know it'll start with alcohol. I'm just not sure how it's gonna end.
Hi, and welcome back to Pop Cuisine. Right now we're going to start up our top 5 playlist for the week. So I'm going to go first, obviously. First on my list is going to be, first of all, my list has a theme this week. It's kind of my girl power list. All of them are female artists or whatever. So my first song is going to be Bad Reputation by Joan Jett. And, it's just kind of individuality, that kind of song. I actually, of course, have known the song for a long time, but I kind of popped back up on my playlist again because I was watching Freaks and Geeks last week, and that's the theme song, so that's how that came in. Next is going to be Blondie, and I love Blondie. The Tide is High. That's one of my favorite Blondie songs.
How many of these songs are from the 80s?
Two. Two are from the 90s, and one is from about 2 years ago, maybe 2-3 years ago. The next is Liz Phair's song. It's called F and Run, and that's EFF and Run. Kind of a song about like a girl that, she's kind of tired of the runaround, relationships with kind of dirtbag guys or whatever. And, the next is Miko. It's called Boys with Girlfriends. It's just a song about being friends with a guy with a girlfriend, even though that it's probably going to go wrong, and, she'll get blamed for stuff, and he'll be all like, oh, I was just a friend, The next is Alanis Morissette. This is one of my favorite love songs because it's not mushy. or it's mushy, but mushy like I can be mushy. Like I'm not Rose Petals Flowers kind of mushy. But anyway, it's Head Over Feet by Alanis Morissette. Um, and then I get a bonus song this week because I have a theme. And my bonus song is just kind of a fun party song. It's Click Flash by Sierra. And actually that popped up on my playlist because I watched the Sex and the City movie, which I just said I wasn't a girly girl, but I don't care. I like Sex and the City. And so that's my list for the week.
For my top 5 playlist, I start off with Lily Allen with Fear. If you know me, then you know I really love British pop music, so I listen to a lot of it. And
I have that album. It's a good album.
Yeah.
The album with the song on it, that is.
And then my number 2 one is I've been going kind of old school as well. I've been listening to Fugees, Killing Me Softly, so I've been grooving out to that. I remember when that song first came out, it was like huge, and like I listened in my sister's car like every day, like over and over and over again.
Oh, what 7th grade memories.
And then again, it's another English band. Up next is Coldplay with Politic. I think a lot of their lesser known songs are just as good or better than a lot of their mainstream songs. And I think this is one of the songs that doesn't get enough credit. So if you just listen to the words, it's just really great. I love the band, everything about them. And then again, I have another Pink song. If you've been watching the previous episodes, I think Pink's made my list once before, maybe twice before. And so Funhouse is her newest song that I've been really listening to, enjoying a lot lately. And then my 5th and final song is another old school song. It's Tupac. I'm just kind of rediscovering my old CDs, my old collection, kind of reliving the past a little bit. So Me Against the World. It was actually, I remember getting that CD from my dad on a trip to DC, and it's just a great song, great album. So I just love listening to it. It kind of takes me back.
The song's also in the Bad Boys soundtrack. As random, I know, but
that's what we're all about, random facts.
Okay, so welcome back to Pop Cuisine, and this is going to be our Things We Like a Lot segment, and I'm going to kick it off again here. First thing, I started rereading The Count of Monte Cristo a couple days ago. Actually, it's been a while, but I lost the book, and now I found it again. But this is the unabridged, so that's why it's so big. But you know, Count of Monte Cristo, Tale of Revenge, and all that stuff. You know, Alexander Dumas. It's good times. Ish. So, yeah. Then, next off, one of my favorite things this week is YouTube. You know, because YouTube kills a lot of boredom for me. I do everything from watching funny video clips, watching old music videos. I watch instructional videos on, you know, random things. So YouTube's a good time waster. Like everybody doesn't know that. Another thing I like is something we actually didn't have today for the first time in a while, which is the summer rainstorms. Like, as long as I don't get caught outside in them, but I like them because it cools off everything, and I like to watch the steam rise up off the street after when it's really hot. So that's kind of.
Do you also like pina coladas or making love after midnight?
Pina coladas.
To quote a very famous song.
Yeah. And the other, not getting much of either these days. But anyhow, I didn't say that on camera, did I? Anyhow, the 4th thing that I really like right now is s'mores, which I hated marshmallows when I was a child. In fact, I hated marshmallows up until about 3 years ago. And I finally had a s'more for the first time because everybody was doing it, and you know I can't say no to peer pressure. But so I tried one.
Above the influence.
That's right. S'mores make me feel like I'm melted in the furniture. No, but so I had one. I was like, this is awesome. So now, like, I like marshmallows. I like s'mores. In a pinch, a moon pie put in the microwave for about 5 seconds will do.